Well, and communication is a huge issue too, because not only do you have to communicate to your vendors and your customers, you have to communicate to your employees. At what point do you let your employees know, hey, we're selling the business? Because that
Yeah.
could cause havoc.
Yep. So you keep asking these hour-long questions, but the short answer is, and we get that all the time, it's not right after you sign the deal and exchange checks or a wire. Practical standpoint, you got to have a balance, right? Talking too early, too late. But the reality is you want to get them on board as early as possible. First of all, people are going to be looking at the company. You're going to start seeing activity, people coming in. You can hide some of that for a while. Maybe your financial team is going to have to answer a lot of questions, all of a sudden. So these things can get out fairly quickly. So I always say have a communication plan, both for staff, for colleagues, for clients, and all of that laid out to where, you're informing the right people at the right time. In some cases, we talked about people in the team and delegating and so on. We may need to identify key people and put in place a mechanism to keep them, at least until the transaction or to a little bit after. So that might look like a bonus to stay on through the transaction. So it's a it's a tricky thing, but it's not waiting until the deal is done. Yeah, yeah. It's you just can't do it. And if you've got a company of some size, you want to engage that leadership team, knowing where we're going. And the other thing that we can do always is, and it's true, is comfort them to some degree that, look, we're ready to sell, we're getting ready, we're pulling this together. Our intent is to sell to somebody who's going to keep company going and keep employees. You can't guarantee that 100%, but we see more often than not that sellers want that to happen. They've built this thing, they want to take care of employees that help them build it. So